Now, before we get started, I would like to remind you guys that this is technically against Discord terms of service because it's automating a user account and Discord doesn't like that. So yeah, this video isn't to encourage violating the Discord terms of service. This video is purely for educational purposes, and I'm not responsible if you guys get caught for breaking the terms of service. So obviously, to get started, you're going to need the Python programming language, but in addition to that, you're going to need three Python libraries as well. Those are the requests library, the datetime library, and the time library. And as far as I know, the time library already comes installed with Python, so you probably won't need to install that, but you will need to install requests and datetime. And also, I should have said this earlier, but you're going to need the Python version 3 or above. So anyways, once you have all those things installed, just open up your text editor, create a file, save it as a .py file to make sure it's Python. So I'll just call this Discord status.py. And then you need to import your libraries. So that's import requests, import datetime. And actually for the datetime library, it's from datetime, import datetime, and then import time. Import time. And then you create a variable called headers. It's supposed to be a dictionary, and put a value in it called authorization. And set that as equal to, and then you put your token over here. So your token goes here, and basically your Discord token is like a code that can be used to control your Discord account, and it's supposed to remain private, so I'm not going to show you mine over here, but just in case you don't know how to get your Discord token, there is a tutorial on how to get that linked in the description below. So yeah, basically over here where it says token goes here, you're supposed to replace that with your actual Discord token. So next you have to create an infinite loop, so we do that by writing while true. And then over here we set a variable called current time, and let's do current time equals datetime.now to get the current time, and then dot strf time to format the time, and then we do %I colon %M, and then lowercase p. And then after that, I'm just going to put my time zone, which is GMT plus 3, just so that anybody who sees my status is going to know that I'm in the GMT plus 3 time zone. Next, you create another variable called JSON data, and this one is a bit confusing, but basically, first value you have is custom status, and then the value of that is another dictionary, Python dictionary, and in the other dictionary you have text, and the value for text is current time, so that the text in your custom status will equal this the text from this variable that we have right here. Next, you have to actually set your status. So for that we do requests.patch, and then put in that URL, and then you have to set headers equals headers, because we need to make this equal to that over there, and JSON equal JSON data. So there, we're pretty much ready, and all you have to do is make sure this string over here is replaced with your actual Discord token. So I'm just going to replace my Discord token. I'm just going to put my Discord token over there and run the file. So I just ran the file, and as you guys can see on my Discord status, the time shows my current time and then my time zone as well. And this is the correct time, so it's 4:02 p.m. and if I check the time on my computer, it's 4:02 p.m. But as you guys can see, there's a 0 over here that most of you guys probably don't want, so I'll show you guys how to take that out in just 2 easy lines of code. So back in your code, after you create the current time variable, you create an if statement. So if current time, you check for the first character in the current time variable. So if the first character is equal to 0, then you set the variable to everything in the variable except for the very first letter. So to do that, we do 1, we do current time, and then in these bracket looking things, we do 1 followed by a colon. I run my file again after making those changes, and as you guys can see, there's no more 0 before the time. So yeah, that's pretty much it, and I'm not gonna go too in-depth for the explanation for each individual line of code, but if you guys want a video where I explain what happens with each line, just leave a comment for that, and I'll maybe make another video where I go through the code and explain it line by line. So anyways, yeah, that's it for now, and this is basically a very simple time status thing. There's a lot of more advanced ones you can make, but yeah, this is just a very basic one. And anyways, yeah, that's it. Have a nice day.